people who were most influential in my life were teachers. And so I wanted to do something where I felt like I was doing something for someone else. And I tried to brainstorm and figure out what it is I wanted to do, and teaching just felt like a good fit. When I first finished college and was faced with I'm going to be a teacher in the fall, part of me was scared because I felt like there were a lot of, like you watch movies, like things like Dangerous Minds, and you get this picture of the students are unmotivated, they don't want to learn, and the teacher has to come in and make them want to learn by doing some, bringing in poetry or something. I quickly realized and was happily surprised to find that the kids were not unmotivated at all. In fact, they really wanted to learn, and so it was a challenge for me to, okay, what am I going to teach them now? How do I figure out what to do with you guys? Without bilingual education, you would have a lot of students who would just get lost and turn off. Language just is a unique phenomenon I find with my students, in the sense that it's something that unites them, but while uniting them, it is also something that makes things more difficult for them. I think bilingual education is really important because its purposes are not only to help build language proficiency. You want them to learn English, but you also want to give them the language support that they need in order to reach the subjects that are being covered, like literacy and writing. Writing and reading are usually done in English, as is math, and then the content area is done in Spanish. So during the day, it takes different forms. During the day, you'll teach a lesson in English, and then maybe conference or meet with an individual student and make the material accessible to them in Spanish, or help them get the English component of it. When I first started out, I walked in the first week and the principal said to me, okay, well, you're going to be teaching a combined second and third grade class. And I said, well, combined second and third grade class? I was doing 2 grades and 2 languages, and I was very scared. And I didn't know if I could do it. But I received a lot of support from my administrators, so with their help, I kind of started learning that I could do this. And there were also teaching fellows at my school who I'm very good friends with, and we kind of created a network. So we would bounce ideas off of each other and share, what was working and what was not working. So it was very fulfilling in the sense that I got to work with other people who were facing the same struggles. And at the end of the year, it felt like, wow, I really accomplished something. I did make it, and I can do this. Your students really need to feel that you're as invested in their success as the effort that they're going to put in. So if you walk into the classroom and say, well, I'm out of here at 3 o'clock, this is just a temporary fix, it doesn't send the message to the students that what they're doing in this classroom and what you're embarking on together is something that they're going to be doing for life. I'm not just here to have a good year with you and then leave. I'm going to be here, and you're going to come back 3 or 4 years, 5 years from now, and you're going to see that I'm doing the same thing I did with you for someone else. And I want to see that what I did with you is something you're still working with.